Okay, so a motorcycle manufacturer says it expects to build 146,000 motorcycles this year, which is up or increase from 136,000 last year. So find the percent increase in production, round to the nearest tenth of a percent. So for this problem, you can't really do anything with it unless you know what this means, the percent increase. So we're looking at how the value is changing over time. So in this case, we're talking about the number of motorcycles. And so what the percent increase does is it takes the amount of the increase and gives it as a percentage relative to the starting value. So for example, if I were to say, is a $1,000 change in a bank account, is that a lot? Well, the question is, which bank account? For example, if it's my bank account, yes, $1,000 is a lot of money. But if it's the state budget for Massachusetts, 1,000 is very, very little. It's almost nothing. So the size of the change is relative. It's relative to what's actually changing. So that's what this percent increase is. It's like basically the relative increase. Okay, so for this, we need the formula, and I just so happen to have it right here. So the percent of change. Now, it doesn't matter if it's increase or decrease. So if it's percent increase, it's going up. If it's percent decrease, it's going down. You'll see both increase and decrease on the homework, the quiz, the exam, final exam. So the percent of change is equal to the amount of the change divided by the starting amount. Okay, so this part here will give you a decimal, and then we multiply by 100 to change the decimal to a percent. Okay, so in this problem, last year we had 136,000, and this year we're at 146,000. Okay, so that number changed by increasing 10,000. So we're up by 10,000. That should be one of those. Okay, so up 10,000. So now the percent increase, so it's the amount of the change, so 10,000 divided by the starting amount, which is 136,000, and we'll multiply that by 100. Again, the times 100 changes the decimal into a percentage. Okay, so let's bring out the calculator for this one. So we'll do 10,000 and divide this by the starting value, which is 136,000, multiply by 100. Okay, so we're at, let's go back to this guy, 7.35294117 dot dot dot. So 35294117 dot 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 dot. And so now the directions say round to the nearest tenth of a percent. So the rounding has to be done at the very end. Okay, so now this is the final answer. Now let's round this to a percentage. Okay, we want to keep just the nearest tenth, so let's cut it off there. So our final answer should be approximately 7.4%. The 7.3, the 3 rounds up to a 4 because the number following the 3 is a 5. Okay, so 7.4% for this one.